Your partner is going through a transformative period because they've been less than truthful about their feelings, which led to betrayal and their departure due to certain 3D limitations. They're now letting go of manipulation and excessive masculine behavior. They're recognizing the need to take action, severing ties with past negativity, and ending their involvement in other karmic situations. While it's challenging, they're navigating it with the guidance of a higher power. Some of them are also facing conflicts within their family, or with close individuals who were hindering their journey to personal empowerment. They are becoming more in tune with their spirituality and moving away from a survival-oriented mindset. The Star card is symbolizing a path for your partner to release any restrictions or false beliefs holding them back from reuniting with you. They understand that you are the one they've always longed for, and a cycle of equilibrium and happiness is on the horizon. They miss you deeply and yearn for reconciliation. Their love for you is strong, and they are eager to start anew, knowing that only you can provide the fulfilling, joyful, and loving connection they seek. The person you care about deeply wants to convey their affection for you. They've come to realize the amount of time and energy they should have invested in your relationship, but unfortunately, they ended up investing it in karmic situations. They now recognize that they missed out on many wonderful opportunities with you due to other commitments. They have a strong desire to do all the loving things that would bring joy to your life. Masculine energies, being result-oriented, drive them to express their love, care, and passion for you, not just through poetic words, but also through physical touch, by holding you close and making you feel entirely theirs. The fact that they can't do this at the moment is causing them frustration and sadness. They feel that the time spent without you, through all the seasons, was a waste because during that time, you distanced yourself from them, leaving them to grapple with their own inner conflicts. They deeply regret the recent arguments and the hurtful words they used against you. They feel ashamed for blaming you for their pain and suffering. Since you walked away, their life has become challenging, almost as if they are facing consequences for their past wrongdoings. They are coming to terms with their own mistakes and toxic behaviors. Your person is struggling with feelings of demotivation and depression, thinking about the lack of effort and connection they should have invested in your relationship when you were together. They now see you as the right person sent by fate, but they failed to realize your true importance and value. This is a trying period for them, as there's no one in their life to listen to or understand their emotions. They yearn for your understanding. They acknowledge that you've forgiven them, even though there are lingering frustrations and fears when it comes to them. But there are no grudges held. They need to summon the confidence and courage to trust their instincts and take a bold step toward reestablishing a connection with you. When I view your photos and videos on social media or online, it's evident that your life is going well, and you're following your heart. This, in turn, inspires me. Looking at you, I can't help but reflect on how all these positive qualities were within you all along, but I was too blind to see them. I was in such a chaotic state of mind that I overlooked these essential aspects of your character. I can't fathom what made me believe that someone as kind-hearted as you could bring ruin to my life. I had high expectations of you, yet I offered you very little in return. Back then, I wasn't willing to fully open up to you. However, my dear, I keep returning to that moment when we first met. I can never forget that day. I wanted to hold you close, unconcerned about the world or anyone else. I longed to kiss you, embrace you, and never let you go. I didn't want our meeting to end. I wished to run away with you and create a joyful home together. You made me feel incredibly important, and you had the power to make me laugh, play with me, and take care of me as if I were your own. I felt deeply seen by you. You noticed every little detail about me and made me feel giddy and excited. It was as if you were helping me become a better person. Now, I regret not fully expressing my feelings. I thought it was too good to be true, and I failed to give you what you rightfully deserved. You were clear about your thoughts and emotions. You asked me. You told me what you wanted and how you felt. You made it known that you weren't here for casual passing of time, and you expressed your desire for our connection to be everlasting. However, it was my fault for not taking your worth seriously. Now you've moved so far away, and all I'm left with is sorrow and memories. When I reflect on the mistakes I made after you came into my life, I don't know whom to blame, and I'm uncertain about what punishment is fitting for me. Perhaps the greatest punishment is having to observe you from a distance without the ability to talk to you, despite how much I yearn for your love. I always pretended that I could manage without you back then. I didn't believe I could survive without you, but as it turns out, I couldn't. There's something I need to share with you. I've come to realize that I held back, thinking I was giving my all. But now, as I sit in my room, I'm haunted by all the missed opportunities. I replay these moments in my mind, and it's crystal clear to me that fear held me back. I'd never had someone who understood me so deeply, and I was lost as to how to proceed at that time. I wish I could turn back time and do it all differently to make things right. I would handle everything so much better and avoid the mistakes I made. There are many things I wish I could change. You were the perfect person for me, the kind of woman I had been searching for, but I messed it up. I hope you can find it in your heart to take me back, because you gave me more than anyone else in my entire life. I felt like I was taking advantage of your sweet love, and I regret that. In fact, there are so many regrets. But what I don't regret is the way I feel for you now. You made me experience love and positivity. When you entered my life, I didn't know how to handle it, and just like everything else in my life, it took a turn for the worse because of my actions. I see it clearly now, the loneliness, the darkness that engulfed me because I pushed you away. You are incredibly precious to me, and I miss you deeply. You were the first person to bring emotional stability into my life. You were the one who unveiled the true faces of the people I trusted. You gave my life real meaning, challenging me like no one else has through all the ups and downs. You never betrayed or cheated on me, and you never broke my trust. In fact, you encouraged me to stand up for the truth and to embrace change and transformation in life. You grounded me, stabilized me, and made me feel happy, strong, loved, and deeply cared for. Before you, everything I felt was envy and jealousy, all the negativity. But it's you who showed me a different side of the story. I feel like the connection I have with you and with the divine is the only genuine one, while the rest was fake and meaningless.